May I come in, ma'am? May I come
Please come in.
in? Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, sir. May I sit?
Yes, please sit down.
What is your name?
Ma'am, my name is Ajay Krishna.
Shah Ajay Krishna.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
have a long name. So what does the name means?
Ma'am, my name means it's undefeatable. The person who is undefeatable.
So your name means you are undefeatable. So Ajay, have you ever faced failure in your life?
Ma'am, till now, I think no fail.
Okay. So for example, let's say you get rejected today.
Yes, sir.
What will you do?
Ma'am, I politely ask that tell me the feedback that why I didn't clear this interview. Then I work with them. And next time I'll definitely increase my potential for this interview.
Very good. Okay, introduce yourself.
Ma'am, my name is Ajay. I am from Daman. My age is like around 21 years old, and in my family there are total 4 members: my father, mother, my sister, and me. My parents having their own grocery shops, and I completed my graduation in BTech Mechanical Engineering from Guru Ghasidas University, Bilaspur. My hobby is to learn different things and gaining knowledges, various knowledges, because I enjoy improving myself continuously. My strengths are discipline, fitness, curiosity to learn things, and ability to learn things very faster. And I want to join merchant navy because it's aligned with my interest, and it gives me financial stability as well as various learning cultures and ability to do work under pressure while building a very strong career in it. Thank you, ma'am.
Ajay, what are your hobbies?
Ma'am, my hobby is to gaining knowledges, various kind of knowledges.
What was the last thing that you learned? Because you said you love to gain knowledge, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So please tell me the last thing that you learned.
Ma'am, last thing I learned a new skill, which is video editing,
Okay.
and I also done some internship in the political partners. It's an agency, a political agency in my Chhattisgarh Bilaspur. That I done a 10 days interview,
Okay.
10 days internships.
Okay, that's great. So what was your college name from where you did BTech?
Ma'am, my college name is Guru Ghasidas Vishwavidyalaya, located in Bilaspur, Chhattisgarh.
And when did you complete it?
Ma'am, recently in 2026.
So recently you completed it.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
were. So why are you planning to become a marine engineer?
Ma'am, in my third year, I just heard about the name Merchant Navy. Then I researched a lot that how can I join to Merchant Navy. Then I got to know about the GME course, which is Graduate Marine Engineer. So I researched what is this, how to join the GME courses. Then I prepared the things, all the things required for GME. Then I,
Then you tried for
Yes,
it.
ma'am.
Okay, so what is your father's profession?
my fathers and mothers both have grocery shops.
Okay, so both work in grocery shop.
Yes, ma'am.
So have you ever helped your father or mother?
Yes, ma'am.
So what did you learn from your parents?
Ma'am, I maintain the stocks in all my. I have around 3 to 4 shops. I maintain the stocks in the all and manage the money.
How will inventory management that you did with your parents and
Yes, ma'am.
maintaining stocks and all that will help you in merchant navy?
Ma'am, at the time of second engineer, when I become a second engineer, then management helps a lot to manage the crew members and foods, cargos. So it's very helpful for me.
Who told you about this profession, Ajay?
Sir, in my third year, my friend tell me about merchant navy career. Then I researched a lot. Then it's aligned with my interest. Then I joined it.
What was your last year BTech project?
Ma'am, my final year BTech project is like a replacement of current steel leaf spring with carbon fiber reinforced polymer.
Okay, so why do you want to be a part of merchant navy, Ajay?
Ma'am, because it's aligned with my interest, because I love to gain knowledges, various knowledges, and I'm very curious about how such a big machinery works in real life. I applied my mechanical background engineering knowledge to a real life marine engineering and machineries. That's why I'm very curious about it. I'm very fascinated.
You know, this is not an easy profession, full of challenges out there. Are you ready to face all the challenges?
Yes, ma'am. As per my knowledge, it's a little bit challenging, but I love to become.
What are the challenges?
Ma'am, challenges are to live far from our family, very rough weathers, long working hours. But as But
Mm-hmm.
but ma'am, I
But you prepared for it, right?
yes ma'am. But I prepared for it, or I'm curious about that how to things works in merchant navy.
Why should we hire you, Ajay?
Because ma'am, I am very much proactive and diligent person.
Okay.
So I remember all the things. I see the things where the problems is occurred, and I try to solve it before the problems begins.
Mm-hmm.
And also I am very disciplined person. And team management, I know team management as I am video editor in my college also.
Okay.
What is the jobs and responsibility of a TME on ship?
Sir, first of all, safety is the primary things. We need to keep safe ourselves as well as crew members, and we have to take soundings of tanks, filling engine room logbooks, learning fourth engineer jobs and responsibilities also, and having knowledges of fire extinguisher, nearest escape doors from accommodation, and knowledge about personal protective equipments like jackets, goggles, hand gloves, safety shoes, and all.
Okay, tell me about the key. What are the different machinery used in engine room?
So is it main engine, auxiliary engine, oil separator, refrigeration system, sewage treatment plant, and pumps. That's it.
Okay, tell me about the what is the refrigeration system?
So refrigeration system is a system installed on ship in which we extract the heat from lower temperature body and reject it in a higher temperature body with the help of an external aid of agency.
Okay, so tell me about what is the difference between cooling and refrigeration?
So cooling is a natural occurring process.
Okay.
While refrigeration is we want to do external work to reject heat from lower temperature body to upper temperature bodies.
Okay.
And the cooling is naturally flow from higher temperature to lower temperatures.
Okay, and tell me about that. Ki what are the main component used in refrigeration system on ship?
So compressor,
Yes.
condenser, thermostatic expansion valve, and evaporator.
What is the function of the thermostatic expansion valve?
So it's control the rate of flow of liquid refrigerant into condenser to the evaporator, and also it's convert medium temperature and high pressure liquid refrigerant to low temperature liquid refrigerant, and also it's control degree of superheat in the
Okay.
evaporator.
What are the ancillary components?
So there are various type of ancillary components, which is oil separator, pulse valve, temperature gauge, pressure gauge, and oil separator, receiver, suction accumulator, LP cutout, HP cutout, and seeing solenoid valve, thermostatic switch, sensible bulb, and capillary tubes.
Okay, what is the difference between the king solenoid valve and thermostatic expansion valve?
So king solenoid valve act as a switch which allows the 100% flow of liquid refrigerant or completely stop the flow of liquid refrigerant after getting electrical signal from thermostatic switch. But in thermostatic expansion valve, it controls the rate of flow of liquid refrigerant.
Okay, and what is the purpose of the thermostatic switch?
Thermostatic switch is electrically connected with the sensing bulb with the help of capillary tube. It's gain the
Are you sure that it's electronically connected to the sensible valve or
mechanically connected, sir, with the help of
Mechanically.
capillary tube.
Okay, mechanically connected to the.
Sensing bulb
Very
and
good.
electrically connected to the king solenoid valve.
Okay, so what is the purpose of the thermostatic switch?
Sir, it get the pressure signal through a sensing bulb. If it's needed, then it give the signal to a king solenoid valve that we need more liquid refrigerant, and it's open the valve of solenoid valve.
Okay, what is the purpose of the oil separator?
Sir, oil separator contain a baffle plates used to separate oil from a refrigerant.
Or in which principle it works?
It works on Newton's third law.
Okay, now tell me about that ki oily water separator.
So oily water separator is a system installed on board ship to separate oil from a bilge water coming from a bilge water tanks, so that we can discharge it overboard within a safe limit, which is 15 ppm.
Okay, and what in which principle it works?
Oil separator. So it works on gravity separation and then Stokes law.
Okay, oily water separator. Okay,
Yes,
now
ma'am.
tell me about what is Stokes law.
So Stokes law is the states that the separation velocity it's directly proportional to the gravity and the density difference.
Okay, now tell me about the what is the OCM, ODME, OCM.
So it stands for Oil Discharge Monitoring System, which sends the ppm or salad
What do you mean by the
impurities.
ppm?
So ppm means parts per million. With 15 we allowed a 15 ppm. In it means that 15 droplets of oil in 10 lakh droplets of water.
Okay, tell me about that key. What is the three-way valve?
So three-way valve sends it gets a signal with from ODME if the water is contained less than 15 ppm or 15 ppm. So it discharges in C, but the water contain more than 15 ppm, then it's recirculated in the bilge water tank.
Very good. Okay, tell me about that key. What is the mountings of a boiler?
So there are two types of mounting in the boiler, internal mounting and external mountings. External mountings are safety valve, purge valve, scum valve, bottom lobe down valve, feed check valve, and pressure gauge, temperature gauge, and steam stop valve.
Okay. Now tell me about that. What is the difference between safety valve and relief valve?
So both are used to remove entrapped excess pressure inside the system, but relief valve can't use in boiler because of its chattering and wire drawing effect.
What is chattering effect?
So undesirable opening and closing of the valve create a vibration and very high noise. It is known as chattering effect.
Okay. Now tell me about that key. What is the second law of thermodynamics?
So in second law of thermodynamics, there are two statements. One is Kelvin-Planck statement and second one is Clausius statement.
Okay. What are the applications used on ship? Second law of thermodynamics.
So application on ship there are heat engines, refrigerant system, boilers.
Boilers. Are you sure? Boiler is the also second law of thermodynamic application.
Boiler? No sir, main engines.
Main engines.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
main engine refrigeration systems. Okay, now tell me about the what is the means isothermal process.
So in isothermal process, temperature is constant while volume is inversely proportional to the pressure.
Are you sure this is isothermal process or means Boyle's law?
The process in which temperature remains constant throughout the pressure is known as isothermal process.
And what is the Boyle's law?
Boyle's law follows the isothermal process in which temperature is constant and while the volume is inversely proportional to the pressure.
And what is the Gay-Lussac law?
So in Gay-Lussac law follows the isochoric process in which volume is constant and temperature is directly proportional to the pressure.
Okay, tell me about that. Ki what is the Bernoulli's theorem?
So Bernoulli's theorem states that the summation of all three energies, which is kinetic energy, potential energy and pressure energy, is equal throughout the flow of divergent to convergent or vice versa.
But what are the application on ship?
So there are several applications like pressure decreasing valve, pressure increasing valve, air brine inductor in freshwater generator, and pump casing, and thermostatic expansion valve
What
in
do you
refrigeration.
mean by the back pressure valve used in refrigeration system?
So back pressure valve used to prevent backflow of liquid refrigerant to veg room to non-veg room.
Veg room to
Non-veg room.
no. Where is it mounted?
It is mounted before compressor, before entering in the compressor.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
And in which principle it works?
It works on NRV.
It works on which principle?
It works on pressure difference.
Okay, tell me about that. Ki what is the means difference between hardness and toughness?
So the ability of material in which it resists the indentation or scratch. It is known as hardness.
It's called hardness.
Hardness.
Okay.
And
What is toughness?
the toughness is the ability of material to absorb energy and deform before fracture.
Okay. What is the difference between the internal combustion engine or external combustion engine?
So internal combustion engine, combustion takes place inside the engine, and in external combustion engine, combustion takes place outside the engine. And power weight ratio of the internal combustion is also very high, and as compared to external combustion engine, efficiency is also high as compared to external combustion engine.
Okay. What is the difference between Otto cycle and diesel cycle?
So Otto cycle works on petrol or diesel cycle works on diesel, but in Otto cycle we add heat at a constant volume, but in diesel cycle we add heat at a constant pressure.
But what is the isentropic compression?
So isentropic compressor means we increase pressure and temperature, but heat can't flow from system to surrounding, and it is also called as reversible adiabatic process.
Okay. Tell me about that. Ki why spark plug is used? Yes, in SI engine.
So spark plug is used to initiate combustion processes while creating a spark.
Creating a spark.
Yes, sir.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now tell me about that key. What are the main component of the four-stroke diesel engine? Marine four-stroke diesel
So
engine.
there are various components like cylinder head, cylinder block, cylinder gasket, cylinder block, cylinder liner, piston rings, connecting rod, crank pin, gudgeon pin, crankcase, crankshaft, camshaft, push rod, rocker arm, and valves.
Okay. And what are the means two-strokes marine engines parts?
So in marine two-stroke engine there is stuffing box, scavenge air manifold, exhaust valve, cylinder liner, piston rings. There are only one piston rings and crankcase, crankshaft.
Hmm. Okay. What is the stuffing box purpose?
So stuffing box is used to prevent leakages from scavenge air manifold to a crankcase oil. Yes.
Tell me about what is the means freshwater generator.
So freshwater generator is a system installed on ship. Is used to generate fresh water from seawater with the help of distillation process.
Okay. And tell me about that key. What is the parts of a freshwater generator?
Sir, there are various parts like condenser, demister, evaporator, and suction pipe, multi-stage centrifugal pump, and inlet valve, exhaust valve.
How vacuum generated in freshwater generator?
With the help, so vacuum is generated with the help of air brine inductor, which works on Venturi effect, which follows the Bernoulli's theorem.
Okay.
It sucks out the water remaining in the evaporator and creates vacuum inside the evaporator.
Okay. And what is the need to create the vacuum inside the freshwater generator?
To decrease the boiling point of the water.
To decrease the
Boiling
Are you
point.
sure?
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Because
Okay.
at low pressure, water boils at 60 degrees Celsius, which is needed for boiling the water.
Okay. Tell me about that key. What is the purpose of demister of freshwater generators parts? Na? What is the purpose?
So demister is used to remove moisture from the vapor inside the before going to the condenser.
Okay. Before going to the
Condenser.
Okay. Now tell me about that key. What is the incinerator?
So incinerator is a machine installed on board ship used to burn out the wastage sludge oils so that it follows the Marpole.
Okay. What do you mean by the dynamic viscosity?
So dynamic viscosity is when there is a relative motion between the two adjacent layer of the fluid, then it's experience some friction, and that friction is known as dynamic viscosity.
Okay. What is the unit of the dynamic viscosity?
So its unit is Pascal second,
And unit of kinematic viscosity?
meter square per second.
Okay. Explain what is the means your Newton's law of viscosity.
So Newton's law of viscosity tells us the relation between the shear stress and the velocity gradient. When there is a shear stress between two adjacent layers of the fluid, it directly proportional to a rate of change of velocity gradient between that two adjacent layer.
Okay. What do you mean by the sewage treatment plant?
So sewage treatment plant is an auxiliary machine installed on board to treat and disinfect the sewage coming from the human waste so that it can be discharged overboard within a safe limit and follows the Marpole's
Okay.
code.
Tell me about that in a sewage treatment plant. What is the purpose of the aeration tank?
In aeration tank, with the help of blower, we supply the oxygen, and in the presence of oxygen, aerobic reaction is done with the help of aerobic bacteria. It decomposes the sewage.
Okay. So there is a aerobic reaction is occur. Why
Yes, sir.
anaerobic reaction not used on ship? Why?
Sir, because anaerobic reaction produces various harmful gases, which
Okay.
is undesirable
Okay.
and which can't follow Marpoles and
That is
export.
the why it is not used. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Very good.
Ajay, it was all right, but we have to work on certain points. First of all, the eye contact. Initially, it was not there, but you got the point. Ki I was not looking, and then you started looking at things. That's a good thing. I felt that certain points, your voice in the initial stages, in the very beginning, some things you were making your pitch go very high and very low, very high and very low. That's not the intonation we are intending. We are going forward to. Right? Knowledges. The word knowledges is not there. It is only knowledge. It's a collective noun, uncountable noun. And so knowledges nahi hoga. It is only knowledge. Is it clear? So no knowledges. It is only Knowledge. I'm not a lot of knowledge. Knowledge. Okay. Body language can be a little better. For example, you were looking sometime upwards. Your eyes were going up. So you need to work on that. Your brows were also, making waves. So वहाँ पर भी काम करना है. Other thing, you have to work on this neck movement. ऐसे बहुत हो रहा है, like this. It's going a lot. So work on that. In the real interview, you will not wear the earring. Fine?
ma'am.
So that's not allowed. It's not a part of the decorum. So you have to remove it and go it. Okay, fine. There is no fathers and mothers. Only father and mother. You only have one, no?
Yes, ma'am.
You said fathers and mothers. And you were also confused in sir and ma'am. You were at times calling me sir. So, because due to nervousness it could be, okay? So you don't have to be nervous. Challenges of merchant navy, whenever we have a negative statement, we'll always put a positive one. So you say this is a challenge, this is a challenge. However, I'm mentally prepared for all these. Teamwork and patience will help me to overcome these challenges. One part is done. Why should we hire you? Can be better, Ajay. You have to back it up with examples. Everybody who is being asked this question, giving the same, I am hardworking, I am proactive, I am this and that, I am that. But back it up. How are you hardworking? What is that X factor that makes you different from the other person who is saying the same answer? Right? Example, you work in the grocery shop, you know how to adhere. You have some technical knowledge. Tell the technical knowledge that you have with certain things. Right? So this is how you can do it. And okay, so intonation, even in the technical part, your intonation was very good. I like it. Very good in that time. Okay. Why merchant navy? Can be a little better. Knowledges is only there, you are telling me. You can say, I have an interest in ship operations, I'm interested into it, and it will help me in utilizing my technical knowledge which I've gained from BTech, which will be helpful in marine engineering as well, right?
Yes.
So tell that knowledge that you have, tell things, connect with your experience, connect with your interests. That's how the answer is being made. Overall it was fine, but brush it up these points and you will be much better than before.
But you are little confused. Yes or no? Means if I'm asked to you, okay, what is the Boyle's law? Or sorry, isothermal process. But you explain the Boyle's law. Clear or not? So you need to understand ki what is the actually means isothermal process and what do you mean by the your Boyle's law. Clear? Means isothermal means what? Isothermal means you have to know about that temperature is constant and change in temperature will be zero. And according to the first law of thermodynamics, Q is equal to delta U plus W. But what is Boyle's law? Actually, Boyle's law follows the isothermal process. Clear or not?
Yes.
It follows the isothermal process. So we can say that at a constant temperature, pressure inversely proportional to the volume.
Yes.
Clear or not? So this is your Boyle's law or this is your isothermal. So you have to know about that. What is the difference? Clear?
Yes.
Sometime interview actually what mixed the things. Clear or not? Second thing, what is back pressure valve? Principle. Actually, its work pressure reducing valve. It is the pressure reducing valve, na? Yes or no? Pressure reducing valve. So we can say that it works on which thing? Bernoulli's theorem again. Yes, it works on a.
Bernoulli's
You
theorem.
are a little confused. Yes. And second thing, third thing is what is spark plug. Yes or no? Why spark plug is used in SI engine? You know, means heat of compression in SI engine is less. Heat of compression means during the compression, heat of compression is less. If the heat of compression is less, so it's not able to which what? Spark itself. Clear or not? So we need to external agents that is called what? Spark plug. Clear or not? Done. And the fourth thing is need of what is the need to create the vacuum inside the means freshwater generator. Clear? So what is the need? Yes, means there is a less amount of temperature are available, which is coming from the what?
Jacket
Cooling water. Clear? Less amount of the means what?
Heat.
Temperature. So there is a no heating element. Clear? So we need to decrease the pressure. Yes, decrease the pressure. So your water boiled at a low temperature. So you want to boiled or convert the water into steam at a low temperature.
Yes.
Or how it's happened? Because of decrease the pressure to generate the vacuum. Clear or not?
Yes.
So otherwise all the things is good. Your delivery action is good. Clear or not?
Yes.
But you need to work on these things. Understood or not?
Yes, sir.
Good.